Yo,
Hey, good morning. How are we doing?
good.
Got everything set up. Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get straight on into it today. So, I'm a little bit sad this morning. My runner got taken out overnight, and I'm currently flat here. Haven't really gotten into the Discord much this morning, but are you guys watching a lower quality reclaim here of 74?
Yeah, it's been a clear ceiling. Is also would be kind of a failed breakdown of the low there from last night. Plus Adam had tweeted out to watch for 74 reclaims to see 82 and plus.
Gotcha. I got the tweet up there on the screen. Yeah, okay. I hadn't actually read it. Bulls must recover 74 to 82. Okay, cool. Not too
Some good acceptance now. That's kind of going on as well.
Yeah.
We've rejected from there a couple of times, so you know, generally I'm not the most interested in reclaims a lot of times, but if it sets up nicely and I'm flat, then it is something I can, I do look into. So
Mm,
I will watch it. Just because, we do have some good acceptance if it triggers now.
okay, cool. Just real quick on this front page, then I did add a little kind of ribbon bar here. These green bars prior 6 days, and the idea there is just to show quickly, like graphically, what the last 6 days have done. So whether they've been, obviously up or down days, or grey, meaning like relatively flat. So here, we can see the last 6 days we had 4 green in a row, kind of flat day, and then obviously a bit of a sell-off yesterday with that late day recovery and still kind of playing in the same range. So that's what that means there. As far as ranges, middle of the prior day range, middle of the 5 day range, and middle of the overnight range right now. So just kind of in right in the middle. Main thing from the news, I think, is just waiting for Trump's announcement about the FOMC chair. I don't have a time on that, actually. I don't know when that was supposed to come out. Do
Um,
you know?
so it already got
Oh, did
announced.
it? Oh, okay, there we
Yeah.
go. Big news then.
Yeah, and I think that's why. Well, let me see if it got announced or got leaked, but I think that's why we ended up having the big move here. But it is we do know who it is.
Okay.
Yes, he has announced it on social media.
Yeah, cool.
Kevin Warsh is the Fed chair. Yep, he announced it at 6:48 this morning, and I think that's what kind of caused this some of that move early this morning.
Okay. I must have been doing other things. I'm not seeing a huge amount on the chart, but maybe I need to zoom in. Okay, cool. Let's bring the chart in and see where we're at for the day then. So yeah, you and me both flat. Not sure what the general positioning is in the group this morning. Maybe a lesson on holding runner for me, because I took that 23 fail breakdown yesterday along with you, and yeah, it was up
Where did
75,
you
and
have your runner stop?
I had mine under 35. I should have known
Yeah,
that
me
was going to
too.
take out overnight.
Yeah, I had a
Um,
feeling.
and
It
obviously,
looked like we were going to take it out. The only reason I did move that up a little bit was just because if we would have kept it underneath the 6900 spot, we would have essentially foregoged a 80-point runner into now. You're taking a 20 something point loss on the runner. So just to kind of protect a little bit of that runner profit, I decided to move it there. So essentially it would be, close to break even on that runner. Obviously, that didn't pan out in the best shape there.
yeah, it's like, is it sort of diddling in the middle? I don't know. Are you better trailing it up a bit more aggressively, or just sticking to the original low until the next day has passed? I don't know. Anyway, so on the deck for today, so you're watching 74 per Adam's tweet. I don't actually have that level on my chart right now, but we'd be looking at this level here. Um, so yeah, a bit of a resistance coming into yesterday afternoon before the late day final push, then tagged off the open on the evening session, and then failed and came back. Resistance again. So fairly major SR level. So be looking for maybe an impulse off the open to reclaim that as a lower quality trade. Just make sure it's got some decent momentum when it's pushing through. Might want to see, maybe a touch more acceptance here, but you may not get that now. It's pretty well accepted. It might just rip through. So something need to be prepared for. On the downside, for me, I was interested in 35, and it can probably play again. I'm slightly less interested now that it's already played once, and I'm very wary of if we do get beneath the 25 and the London low here, that we're in the bear case trigger zone. Yeah, if we do flush the London session low, which is roughly 18, I guess, I'll probably wait for 35 to recover personally, or make sure we just have very good acceptance of 25 for a trigger there. But yeah, I think 35 would be the entry point on that for me. Just be cautious of coming back here and then potentially failing below. So yeah, would definitely want to see some good acceptance around there before pushing up. What are your thoughts on the 35 now if we do start to sell off after the open?
Yeah, I'm gonna not for me. I'm gonna just take the failed breakdown of the overnight low now at 69.17. That's so for me, honestly, the day is a little simple in terms of like I'm just tracking three trades, either the 69.74 reclaim, the 69.18 failed breakdown, or the prior day low at 68.98, that failed breakdown. So it's gonna be one of the three, or if we get nothing and just kind of hang around in the middle, then it's gonna be a end of the week for me.
Hmm. So you gonna if we do get down to 17, are you gonna try and get in kind of, you hope to see some acceptance and get in tight to that level,
Yeah, yeah.
as opposed to, I mean, yeah, the trouble, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, worst case worse, if the acceptance isn't good, then I would just apply the non-acceptance protocol and probably get in, if anything above 25. But I wouldn't want to push it anything more than that.
Yeah, I'm just wary of that kind of bear case trigger line for me. So we'll have to see what it's looking like if we get down there. Um, I mean, it's been a relatively active week, I'd say. So who knows? Maybe we just chop and go sideways. Market could rest, but anyway, those are the scenarios for the day. So watch the overnight low at 17. We've got the 68.90, 99 below prior day's low, and then there was Sunday low at 79 as well, that we can watch that for a nice move if we get a deeper sell off. And then on the upside, we're watching the 74 here. So that's the plan for today. With that, I guess we'll get into the group and see what's going on. For me, I mean, it's obviously last trading day of the month, last trading day of the week. It's been reasonably good for me. So my goal today is to not do anything stupid. So I'll be taking things light. I'm not sure I'm going to engage in a 74 reclaim unless we have some serious momentum there. And it looks too good to pass up. Otherwise, I'll just be looking for things lower. And if that means no trade for me today, then so be it. I'll be fine with that and just focus on catching up on some journaling and other things instead. So, yeah. Any closing words?
Yeah, I mean, it's the end of the week, end of the month, so good day or good weekend if you have this time this weekend to kind of analyze a little bit how your month went and kind of do a recap. I like to always kind of break it up by a monthly basis and kind of just see, what are things that went well and what are things that didn't, that you have to kind of improve upon. For me personally, just not a good week. So I do have a lot to kind of review for myself personally on where I can be better. So I'll watch the three trade ideas I floated out. If one of them hits, I'll take it. If none of them hit, that's fine. I can I'll go to the week with the end of it being red anyways. So, that's fine. I'm okay wrapping it up at this point.
Hmm. Okay, thanks for the honesty, man. Appreciate that. All right, guys, catch you in the Discord. Bye for now.